Hello dwarves and welcome back to Dwarf Fortress. As you can see, a human caravan from the Tao has arrived. Hopefully they bring some interesting animals, but they rarely do. Last episode we built this, we completed this water tower right here, and we did a little test, absolutely flooding this entire area right here. Was recording some footage earlier, just a little bit, and it ended up being a bit scuffed, so um, it was corrupted, so I had to delete it. But basically, what happened is we wiped out this goblin invasion right here, and only lost an axe dwarf, which was fine because it's not an axe lord. Still a noble loss, nonetheless. Additionally, our spear dwarves weren't training accurately. I noticed that. Now they're on a good training regimen. If we come down here, went a little bit too far. See, they're all training now. So that's good. Besides that, let's see what these humans have to offer. Oh yeah, one more thing. Don't know if I mentioned this, but I am working on a trap hole here to put that water we've been collecting to work. So this is going to be a winding maze-like structure. Goblins come in, goblins go out over there, and then we'll flood it. And then I've built a little drain portion here to drain out the water when it gets flooded. And so yeah, we'll see how that works out. The merchants have arrived and are unloading their goods. Let's take a look. Animals. Elephant! Okay, hopefully, it is the opposite gender and not gay. And if so, we can breed it with the other elephant and make an elephant army. That would be amazing because elephants are the largest animal in the game and arguably the strongest war animal. The giant version is basically unparalleled unless you count dragons to being the strongest war trainable animal. Yes, you can train dragons in this game, but it is one heck of a challenge. You basically have to manage to capture two dragons, uh, pen them, have them breed, and then wait 1,000 years for the uh, dragon hatchlings to grow up and then you can train them. But yeah, it takes a long time for a dragon to grow up. So yeah. So yeah, let's actually get some gold earrings and whatnot over to the trade depot. And we will begin the negotiations with these guys. Okay, something funny. In this little animal pit, a tree has actually grown. Oh, that's pretty interesting. Wow, don't know what to do about that. Doesn't really seem like it makes much of a difference. But that's funny. That's funny. Alrighty then, we are ready to trade with the humans now, so let's go find those elephants and whatnot. Alrighty then, first one up, elephant. I do believe that's the only useful one they have. Could be quite wrong. Yeah, that does seem to be the case. That does seem to be the case. So we'll just keep on going down, 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 um, to the bottom where they have the books and stuff. Yeah, okay, so they have a lot of sheets. I'll just buy these all up because they are quite useful. Wouldn't you believe it? Including these guys right here, these codexes. Woman coincidental, interesting. I take it. Great castle, no, but expensive. A chain jump in practice. Yeah, I'll take that up. The secret human. Interesting. An offering to the elf. Man, have we done that a lot, not received anything in return. The world refresh. An offering to the elf. Pretty popular book, it seems. Alrighty then, now let's take off some of these items. Just a couple of them. Just so we can equalize the trade value. Oops, now they are trading at a loss. Okay, perfect. See you guys next year, unless there was something else on that list that I overlooked. Nope, everything is in order. Now let's get that elephant into here. And, yeah. So search up elephant. Okay, perfect. They are opposing genders. Now we just have to make sure that they're not gay. Because if they have opposing sexualities, they will not breed. In fact, what I'm going to do here is with Dwarf Fortress, the closer an animal is to another one, the more likely they are to breed. So I'm just going to stick them into this 3x3, and that should basically just force them to do it. Yeah, like I said, if you can get a bunch of elephants, then we can replace the dogs you've been using, and I can guarantee you the elephants will murder every single goblin we send them after. The task Nomals Letost Woodworker has been taken by a Fey mood. The task Nomaletost has claimed a boyar's workshop. Collecting coffee with logs, pigtail cloths, tetrahedrite, oval-cut gray chalcedonis, gold bars, tetrahedrite, alpaca wool cloths, rough yellow jaspers, and anything else? No, that is all. And thus he begins his mysterious construction. Who knows what he may make out of these fine materials? The Tastromeletost woodworker has created Lun Godan, a coffee wood bow. She claims it as her family heir. This is a coffee wood bow. All craftsmanship is of the highest quality. It is studded with gold and encircled with bands of alpaca wool. This object menaces with spikes of pigtail. On the item is an image of doubts about animal remedies, the hammerhead shark, parchment, scroll, and coffee wood. And the image is On the item is an image of dwarves in tetrahedrite. The dwarves are laboring. The artwork relates to the founding of Seedwinds by the inky portal of the fiery fountain in the early spring of 258. On the item is an image of tetrahedron, gray chalcedony. On the item is an image of icosahedra in tetrahedrite. That's a tongue twister. On the item is an image of Trouble Twinkled, the native gold statue of Tegasum Munchsunder in yellow jasper. And it's worth a pretty penny too, 54,000, not too bad. Probably might even give this to a March Dwarf, but it is kind of hard to get arrows for that. Dwarves can't make arrows, by the way. We can only trade them or steal them from goblins when they come to attack us. By the way, working on that trap wall here, just got this pipe here linked all the way up over there. Okay, why is that not being dug up? Okay, there was some water above there, right there. That would do it. That's being mined though. And then this is where it's going to come out. And yeah, we'll see how high of a pressure that is. Hopefully it is good enough. However, we will test that once we have the drainage area dug out. Surprisingly, it seems some migrants have arrived. First one coming up is a doctor. Some random chicken or something. After that, looks like to be a woodworker, a wax worker. Okay. Probably only gonna be those two. Um, Anyone else coming? We're at 142 people now. Oh, wait, one more surgeon or doctor. Well, perhaps I should start expanding the hospital. Oh, what's that? Animal dissector. Interesting. Okay. Anybody else coming through, or is that all? That does seem to be all. We're up to 144. Okay. By the way, most of the stuff up here is done. We just need to add in the bridges and fill up the dig out the drain. They're still doing that. So specifically this drain shaft over there needs to be completely finished up. Besides that, we are pretty much done. I'm just gonna go ahead and add in another bridge, which is probably right around about. We'll do this, and why not? Let's make this out of. I'll go with source of clays maybe, or no, quartzite. And then after that, we need to make one bridge over here. And we'll do it like that. This one I'm making out of cobaltite. Because this will be the flood bridge. Then we'll have the drain bridge. Right here. And we'll make this one out of, what's this, clay loam. I think black bronze is, yeah, that's a cool color. So we'll make that out of that. And that'll be pretty much complete. Of course, we still have to hook it up to a lever. So obviously with the gate there, the entrance, we can just hook that up to the trap gate. But we do need some flood control stuff. So I think I will just go ahead and make that over here. Kind of odd to have two sets of levers, but in the end I think this is how it should be. So we'll make this one out of Forza clays, and we'll make a trap lever out of, I don't really have much else, quartzite. We'll call this one the, let's do this one with the drain gate. And then we'll do this one as the floodgate. And that should be good enough. Alright, so we'll get those up and built. And we'll do our first test. Alrighty then, all levers are hooked up, all bridges built. Let's take a look here. Are we clear? Clear. Alright. First, I want you to flip the trap lever, contain area, hold lever. Do this task now. Then I want you to lock up the drain gate. Do this task now. Then the floodgate can stay open. Well, actually no. First, I want you to pull the floodgate, but we will be pulling this again for when we want to test. Because I want to fill the lines up with water first, and then spell it. Alrighty then, trap gates closed, area sealed off. Floodgate and drain gate closed, we can now begin preparations for testing. Alrighty then, Urst, you can do the honors. Turn on the pump power, no, the water tower output. Flooded, Urst. Do this task now, please. In a couple of moments, we should see that this whole entire place gets flooded. Ooh, did not stop pausing there. Still has yet to happen. Come on, nurse. Do it a little faster. Alright, then seems like this miner here is going down to flip that out. No, they're just going there to mine that one block. Alright, seems like this jeweler here is about to take on the task. So let's see if he actually does it. Alright, lever on. Alright. Now then, in a couple of seconds here, this whole place should be flooded. Alright, yep, there we go. So how fast is it? Oh my, that just shot up here instantly. That didn't take even a tick. So you know that's going to have a lot of power. Do we have any leaks? No leaks. How much water did that take up from the top? About half capacity from top layer. That's not too bad at all. Alrighty then. Dwarves, I think we are ready to do the floodgate test. Luckily this area is sealed off. And I don't think I can fly either. So if there's like a random hole in the wall or something, I don't think I can find it. Yeah, let's take a look at view unit. Yeah, no wings, can't get anywhere. Perfect. So I'm just going to go right here and floodgate. Add new task. Please pull the lever and commence with testing. Alright, seems like our mayor, maybe this is just an administrator? Yeah, he's coming by to pull that lever. See that go up? Okay, lever's off. Let's see here. Let's watch the gate close and that water shoot out. Whoosh! Okay, that'll work. So that should be able to instantly kill almost anything. Unfortunately, it will take some time for the water to flow back out. Where the heck am I? There we are. Alright, let's get that lever pulled again. A new task, pull this lever, do that task now. And while we're at it, just turn off the water tower output as well. Get those two levers closed. Then I want that top layer pumped back up again. Just get that water tower all the way up back to top full. And then we'll continue from there. Alrighty then, drain gates closed, or yeah, floodgates closed. Let's just open up the drain gate, see how long that takes to drain out. And new task, pull this lever, do this task now. And we'll watch that as it goes. Now one thing to notice is that this will probably take a little longer, because when it's just one tile flowing that goes pretty slow. However, that's why we do have these areas right here, so that it can drain out quicker, but it will still take a little bit of time. One thing we could do, of course, is just have drain lines underneath it, and like a couple bridges dotted randomly to open up to let the water out. That could work. Probably end up doing that if this takes about a billion years. Okay, that gate's open, water's flowing through. You can see it's definitely slower, but it's not too bad. The only problem is going to be this area up here. Probably end up making a bridge somewhere around right there. That way we can just drain out this area as well, and we'll do that probably around here. Have a separate tank that hooks up over there. That shouldn't be too difficult at all. So we are almost done with draining, but it still always takes a long time. Basically, how water draining or how water draining in Dwarf Fortress goes is this 2 will just bounce around randomly to a 1, well, not to another 2, but I'll just bounce around to whatever 1 there is as X2, and randomly until it gets to like a drainage port. However, it won't bounce up into a 2 to make it 3, because that would, so they can't do that. Basically, it just keeps on bouncing around until it finds a drain. Alrighty then, so I've gotten this whole area drained out. I've also decided to dig out this little 2 areas right here to put into bridges. Now I am going to link up these 2 bridges to a different drain gate lever. Simply because when this one's on, these ones will be off, and when these ones are off, these ones will be on. Then it'll get confusing. Sure, there's a way around that, but I don't want to deal with it. Besides that, I think it's time to put in the fortifications here. Now, fortifications are kind of like walls, but you can see through them, you can fire through them, and most importantly, water goes through them. So that is why we are using fortifications. So that should be built up relatively quickly. He doesn't feel anything, 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 he doesn't feel anything. He feels worried after I'm being unable to pray, he feels unworried after unable to acquire something. This is the life of this poor bastard. Restless as this buck. He is obliviously wandering around and is utterly horrified by the nightmare that is tragic life. This guy needs rehab. Wow. Jeez. Personally value sacrifice. Due to wearing old clothing. After seeing the bard's near apparently scowl of the intricate clouds, dead body in 262, he is generally unhindered by the thoughts of others concerning his actions. A strengthening after wearing old clothing, and he is a nervous wreck. Um, he's very ambitious. Yeah. After experiencing trauma, he doesn't really care about anything anymore. Got it. So yeah, this is what this bear looks like. This guy is walked by a crap ton of dead bodies. Holy crap! Didn't feel anything. Okay, so perhaps there is. I I need to figure out how to make a rehab center for these guys. But for now, what I'm going to do is, let's see here. Yeah, you have all these crafts, so clearly you're doing work. So that's not a problem. Um, jeez. I'll see what therapist has to say about him. The big thing with this guy is that trauma he experienced, and I'm 95% sure that this guy is in the military, somewhere. Um, no, I think that was this guy. If he was, he's not in there anymore. But, I don't know, maybe he'll get better with time, but that rarely happens. So we'll probably just end up leaving him be. Of course, what we can do for all the dwarfs in this fort is just generally improving things. Got all this decorum, which makes them quite happy. But besides that, I think working on that waterfall project I've been mentioning should really help some of these depressed guys. We have a werepig. Okay, okay, okay. So, what I'm gonna do, everyone get inside really quickly. Like, really, really freaking quickly. Jeez. Um, alert state 2. And, how fast are these guys again? Okay, so they're gonna go after that cat first. But I want everyone inside. What we can also do is just keep the trap gate open, but I want to get the main gate closed. Hopefully we can keep track of who that werepig bites. Okay, with that many people, I am not going to keep that open. Suspend task. Just where is that werepig? Okay, so it's dancing around about here. It's chasing that cat. Freaking cat murderer. Okay, dogs are coming by. Anyone else topside coming in? We got this one guy. The dogs don't matter, but I do want to save this one guy. Okay, okay, okay. What we can do now is pull main gate. Suspend task. Ask questions later. Where is that werepig? There, over there. Okay, hopefully all those people got in. And that door should be closing. Is that werepig still down there? Yes. Okay, it's good that it's down there. I don't think it's come across anybody yet. It will be such a big hassle if that werepig ends up biting someone. Looks like it's coming towards the fort now. Only be a couple days. Alright then, what's going on here? What is that dumbass farmer doing? Shit. Oh crap, I forgot I left this open to leave an artifact in. Oh god damn. At least it was one of the minor ones. Not like a weapon or anything. Um, who is that? This guy. Okay. Why are you idiots out here? Wait, did that werepig churn at like the last moment? Oh, no, it's fighting that mason. Okay, we have a one-step option. Where's... Okay. Oh, yeah, right, remember these guys. That's why they're outside. Okay. Some big dogs, interesting. So, I need to go back here, though. Let's see, that clerk. And that was deflected. That's on a kitten, isn't it? Werepig. Doesn't actually seem like this guy got bit, that stoneworker. Strikes, so werepig punches. I don't think a strike can infect them. Let's see, let's just look at this. Yeah. Okay, so I think everyone's fine. We can open up the main gate again, turn off the Alert. Luckily, nobody got it. The Costellura Stuka's dwarven child is taken by a faint mood. Alright, little update here. We can work on this little tavern area. This is going to be a new tavern area. Up at the top here, we'll have the water coming through, which will come in through here. Now my plan is to dig out right there. That'll create a diagonal, and water pressure is negated through diagonals. And then what I'm going to do next, so the water will come down through this chamber here. I'll fall down through here and go into the drain stack we made for the trap hall. Besides that, I'm also smoothing the area out. Maybe we'll have some other stuff in here. That child is still making an artifact. Just saw them hauling some boulders. Pretty strong for a child, you must admit. Yeah, we'll see what he makes. Cinder Shaken is sought by the path stream tremel, and I aim to return it to home. My epic journey had began a few weeks ago. I've searched nearly the whole world over. I can only rest when I've brought the prize safely to an unknown building and world. Val, play your role in this noble quest and become legendary. Bug off, you stupid human! Get the heck out of here! Bro, you're not even offering compensation. Like, me for like $1 billion. Oh gosh. Stupid humans. Cindershaken is sought by the path of stream travel. I aim to return it home. My epic journey began a few weeks ago. I've searched nearly the whole world over. I can only rest when I've brought the prize safely to an unknown building in Worldvale. Play your role in this noble quest and become legendary. Sadly, we do not possess this object. Bug off. Okay, so hopefully he'll leave us alone. I actually think that object was stolen by action and left the vault open. Which kind of sucks. Anyway, the making of this area is going well. That child's bringing up some tetrahedrite. It's gonna take him forever to make that thing, I tell ya. But yeah, things going along nicely. The Costellura Strucas has begun a mysterious construction, claiming bituminous coal, orthoclase, tetrahedrite, sheep wool glass, rough blue jades, llama wool glass, alpaca wool glass, fox leather, sheep leather, and gold bars. Who knows what this child may make? Alright, I'm gonna designate that area over here to be dug out. Hopefully the dwarf does not drown instantly. That would be kind of bad. And let's see what happens. Oh, looks like our monitor lizard is finally making babies. That's pretty nice. It's the first time that's happened. Alright, miners dug that out, and it seems that it has worked. So when it goes diagonal through pressurized water, it will just simply go back to being normal water flow. What I'm going to do right now is just simply block that area off with this lever here. We link that up to that bridge. So now that should be good to go. So let's wait for that bridge to close. The Costellora Stucos dwarven child has created the Massiva, a bituminous gold earring. She claims it as an heirloom in the name of the family ancestor Westport Spirit. That is actually our second bituminous coal artifact. I think that was the first one down there. I am going to put that right here. If we can find it. Alright, then just designated that to go where the last one was missing. This is open, and we're gonna go see if they will place it there. Alright, the earring has been placed down. So, lock up this place up and tight. And we'll go back to building up our tavern. Hey look, this elk bird's laid an egg. The other two ones we had were dead. Elk birds, they're not particularly useful, but you know what? It is nice to have them here. So, I'm very excited to see these eggs, and I can't wait for the eggs to hatch. The big dogs can die though. Big dog. They're not, kill them all, they're not really that useful. Alright, besides that, we can see we have a billion monitor lizards now. I think I'm actually gonna, I don't know what I'm gonna do about them. Oh, you know what I can do? Back to the animals list. I'll make them all available for pets. So, available. Just make them all available for pets. And I bet our dwarves will like having their own monitor lizards. Alright, then I just assigned a pea stockpile and made this area a tavern. What I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to turn on the fountain, and I want to see how that flows down, if it makes a good amount of mist. I just want to see what it does. Alrighty then, so the first drops of water are coming down, and that mist is bellowing out beautifully. The dwarves should get some really nice happy shots from this. I am also building a kind of ring around this top layer here. This is simply just so I can smooth out this area up here. It's not that interesting. But, yeah. So we now have a pretty decent tavern. I just need to put in the tables and chairs. Planning on making those out of gold or steel, high value stuff. Because, you know, the higher the value, the more happy these dwarves will be. Also try to make them masterpieces. With that all being said, we can complete that in the next episode because I am all out of time. This is actually one of my longer episodes, and I've been going on this for quite a while, so I'll see you guys all later. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe. If you want a dwarf named after you, please comment it in the comment section below, or message me on Discord. With that all being said, goodbye!